Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. As you know, we've been working really diligently as a community to work through and prepare for a hurricane. Our community has not seen or been impacted by a hurricane of this size in quite some time. And yesterday, Ms. Baker and I had an opportunity to spend some time with the governor and the staff. And today I wanted to share some information with you about the schools and our decision to keep schools open for tomorrow. This evening, all activities will continue as scheduled, sporting activities, clubs, after-school care. And tomorrow, we will have a regular school day, and at the end of the school day, all activities will be suspended. We will not have after-school activities, clubs, we will not have sporting activities, and school will be closed Thursday and Friday. Saturday and Sunday activities have also been suspended at this time. And I know that a lot of kids are going to be heartbroken because it's homecoming week, and that's going to impact some of the dances and activities that we have scheduled. But unfortunately, Mother Nature didn't call and ask us whether or not this was a good time. And so we're prepared to do that. We'll continue to work with all of our elected officials. The EOC has been fantastic right here in Palm Beach County working with us and making sure that our, I think we're going to have maybe 8 evacuation centers open, and we've been collaborating to make sure we're ready in that area. So again, parents, please check out our website for information about opportunities for after-school care, both today and tomorrow, and school closures. Ms. Baker?
Thank you, Dr. Avossa. Palm Beach County government has definitely been working very closely with the school board. We're also hosting our conversations with our municipalities and keeping our elected officials informed as the storm progresses. The storm, based upon the information that we have here, we are definitely going to feel tropical storm winds, and depending upon the direction the hurricane takes in the future, we may even receive some hurricane force winds. So we're preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. We will continue to inform the public on what we're doing. We're currently looking at opening the shelters, as Dr. Avossa previously stated, on tomorrow around 4 o'clock. We have roughly about 8 shelters plus the special needs shelter, in addition to the dog shelter, will be also open. So we'll have a total of 10 facilities open to meet the needs of our residents that feel they need to go to a shelter. And those are primarily individuals that are in substandard housing or mobile homes, so that they will be fully protected. We will also continue to keep the public informed on the governmental center and all of our operations. We're currently looking at, based on the information I have today, we'll more than likely close around 3 p.m. on tomorrow, unless there's some other changes. I have been notified by the clerk of courts that the courts and the clerk of courts offices will close at 1 p.m. on tomorrow. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have.
The other thing I wanted to add is that as a school system, we've been collaborating with local school districts and superintendents, Miami-Dade, Broward, Glades County, as well as Okeechobee County. And I think that's an important part, for lessons learned, those with more experience in managing these issues and some of the previous larger hurricanes that have been impacted. So again, collectively as a region in the South, I feel really confident that working together, we always come up with the best possible solutions. The other thing I'd like to reiterate to the parents is, making sure that they watch and continue to watch the local news, the internet, social media, because these things change. These are all predictions. These are all assessments based on the best possible information that we have when we have to make these kinds of decisions, but that can change. So please be patient, work with the local municipalities and county system, as I mentioned, to get as much information to make the best decisions, to be prepared as a family as well.
And to be prepared as a family is the most crucial effort you can make, so that you will know where to have your kids meet you. Also, make sure you have your prescriptions filled today, if that's possible. Make sure you're prepared so that if you have to go to work tomorrow, you're able to come in and prepare your family for the adversities that we may have.
Dr. Avossa, will you reevaluate the situation for Monday?
We will continue as the storm progresses. We'll have to go out and do a full assessment. As soon as the winds die down, We'll send out all of our maintenance crews, our principals, our police officers to assess any damage. And that's really the big issue, is working, again, collaboratively with all the local agencies to make sure our schools are clear and safe. And then over the weekend, we'll manage those messages with our families. And we're hoping that we're going to be able to get everybody back in school on Monday. Any other questions from our print media?
Okay.
All right, well, we'll continue
Thank
to
you.
use our internal and external communication keys, and I want to thank Ms. Baker for all the help that she's provided us throughout this process. Thank you.